As bitter as regret is, if you listen to it, you won't make the same mistake twice. Your face flashing in my eyes, I need to let go. Now that you're not around, there's things that I can't let you know. I need to let you know. Now I'm on this mission now. Can't turn the car around. You saw me learn to walk, but I'm just running now. Burning in both hands, running out of myself. Turn my back on myself. I turn my back on my health. Run till my legs give out. I stand until I collapse. Get up and stand on our name. I got the whole world on my back. I stand until I collapse. I gave like I wasn't coming back. Last time you called me, I'm sorry I didn't call you back. Hope I ain't let you down. I'm on a 1,000,000-man march of one, but I don't want no crown. I touched a couple hearts. Some people know me now. Pour bottles out for you on blocks we can't pronounce. I'm overseas with our name 3 meters wide. 5 times in the city, niggas back home couldn't find on the map if they tried. This for the ones that died, this for the ones that cried, this for the ones that couldn't, even though they tried.
I thought I was a poet very early on, and I've never thought of myself other than as a poet, really.
We breathe the same air, how can you hate me? We breathe the same air, how can you hate me? I'm here, all you have to do is find me, I'm you. Why do you wanna cut me? I'm through. All you have to do is gut me, standing with nowhere to sit. Feels like I'm dancing waste, with nowhere to put it. Feels like entrapment, rain, with nowhere to drain. Feels like I'm drowning. It's just the way I look, I'm not scowling like a wolf. I'm howling, I'm hunting, I gotta leave with something bigger than I am. Sometimes I just wanna hand over the keys to myself to something bigger than I am, but I never could, cause tomorrow a new day and I could be bigger than I am. So I hand control back to myself, seeing my future through the crystal ball in my hand. But what if when I see it, my palms sweating, the ball slip through my hands and smash on the floor, crash on the floor like I did on your floor. Bullets through the door, the shit I had to push through, I don't gotta do it no more. Let go. That shit'll turn you poor, keep you sore and rot you to the core. They said I was never satisfied, I always wanted more for myself. But I always wanted everything for you that I wanted for myself. When you look someone in the eyes, when you look someone in the eyes and you lie, that shit gives you styles. Jet engines roar like lions riding through the sky. Carry me to a place in my design, carry me far away. When the time's right, you'll never see me again. When the time's right, I know you'll see me again. Just try and escape the smell of complacent violence. Behind enemy lines, not sure who's on my side, I can't tell. A co-conspirator from an ally, I'm far away from home. I ain't seen it all, but I've seen enough. The fear in my gut, tell me I'm doing the right thing. You can't live your life on do not disturb. What happens when the screen cracks on your cold tan? Contaminated iPhone 16,000 Pro. Maximum security prison. Cold hand laminated death certificate. Hundreds dead, 100,000 dead. How can I sleep? Millions dead. How can I sleep? Curse my name for every piece of food I threw away, for every 100 trucks of aid. Storm come through the block, storm come rip the blockades away. Starving day after day, people wiped away when the weight of the world is on your bones and blood across generations. Can't even send the news on a page if you can't trust it. Can't even send the news on a... Can't even let yourself out the gates, the locks rusted. You can't even collect the rain without getting busted. You can't even take the train for fear of getting busted. I'm just trying to escape the smell of complacent violence. You have to take care of the person next to you even when it's quiet. Sometimes what I need is just for you to sit with me in silence. No words, just eyes locked, quiet, crying. Good tears, bad tears, I don't know, I haven't decided. In the dark, on a flat air bed, I woke up and felt divided. Only question left, what was the fraction? The fantasy is over, it's just me on a tour of the night sky, torn between one and two, between one and you. Off a sleep throat, first words of the day, hardest. I like to spend my mornings mute. Let the first words be worth, broken silence be worth, the ever need to break silence be worth. Broken silence. I am the word, I am the pen, the word, the paper, the sword, the hand, the bullet, the gun, the target, the trigger, the finger, the bullet, all of it. Man on a mission, I'm a man on a mission's charge. One wall, one guard when it takes all. But what if I fail? What if I never reach the end of the trail? What if the wind falls out of my sails and I stop dead in the sea? What if me, in the horizon you pictured from me, unable to meet? What if the climax of my peak is unable to reach? What if I stray from the course, crash land, washed up on the beach? Pray for someone to save me while the sand wears away on my knees. Who gon' wrap their hands around my heart and pump it when it gives out? Just to bring me back to life when my eyes give out. Blast over, can't take no more sight when my back gives out. From the way, can't take no more plight when my fists come undone and can't knuckle no more fights. Who gon' wrap their hands around my heart and pump it back to life? When you look someone in the eyes and you lie, that shit gives you styes. Jet engines roar like lions riding through the sky. Carry me to a place of my design, carry me far away. When the time's right, you'll never see me again. When the time's right, I know you'll see me again. Surrender, white flags surrender. White like swan feathers fall like snow petals. I see swans in the river, even when there are none. We can go metal, y'all don't know metal. I can only be the way that I am. I don't know settle, I won't settle. Settle. I lay myself down so open, so open that it disarms you, then it arms you with love. Hug me so long and so tight, you would have never thought it was you that had your sand sword in the hand, ready to cut me. Love is never defeat, surrender. You was my first gangster. I found your pistol and stash under the bed. That would one day be the one that I slept in. Running around in the streets, the self on the line. One of the first memories of my mind was assisting moms getting love on the way out of jail. You was my first gangster. I found your pistol and stash under the bed. That would one day be the one I slept in. Running around in the streets, you put yourself on the line. One of the first memories in my mind was with sis and mom getting lost on the way out to jail to bail you out. Arrested family members ain't nothing new to us. You took me to the bathroom, had me pissing the cup. You was on probation then. Drug tests come with that. I know you had to pass. It had to come up clean. It come out dirty. You failed. Now you back in jail. And they know what it was then. I was just an innocent child, but it comes to my mind every once in a while. So long ago, the memory's weak. And you know what it was then, but if you asked me to do it again, you know I would. All you have to do is ask. I judge you now. We all got past. I think about ours every once in a while. I was just a child. I ain't know what it was then. I grew the fuck up, put it together probably before I should, but that's the hood, I know. I hope you good, but now I barely see you. You was the man to me back then, seat back, driving, one hand, music blasting, so I wanted to be you. You disappeared 10th grade, came back 11 with a box on your ankle. Red dot, GPS track your location, they know where you was, where you are. Asked where you was locked, couldn't go far and still can't go far. You was the second gangster I knew. We go back to grade school, fuck a street name. Nigga, I know your real name. In and out the streets, you know the real game. It ain't been the same since you drew your gun on my man. Now when I see you, it's tight in my chest. Play it cool and shake hands still. I'm at a standstill, jump on the desk. Jump on the desk and disrupt shit. Jump on the desk and disrupt shit. Shut down the class, try and dismiss that. We was on the speaker blasting diss tracks. Heart beating the bass, taking up space. Fuck it, take the space back. Stop and search and confiscate, but music, you can't take that. It's either real or it's not, you can't fake that. Posted like crows on the mast. Bell tolls, feathers roll during the mass. I'm just trying to bust out my cast. Jump on the desk, fuck it, disrupting the class. Crush and grind me to sand, burn and melt me to glass. The mirror, smash in the window, crash out into you with my last. Your eyes open, oceans vast, crows on the mast, bell tolls, feathers roll during the mass. Sun on my skin, all of a sudden I feel hope again. Free air, breathe, hope, I don't choke again. The way the tower blocks couldn't hold down the hands on the clock. Helicopter blades spin, dogs bark, can't deafen the block. It weighs heavy, not light, driving through the night. The snow falling, glitter in my headlights. Even if it get heavy, I'ma hold it. Even if you get heavy, I'ma hold you. Thought I was gonna leave, but I told you it's for life. Even if you get heavy, I'ma hold you through the night. If them bullets fly, I'ma lay down my life. Heavy on you, but from you I'm light. I'ma be your light. Rushing down the highway, you was on the phone with me, you could barely speak. You left the door open for me, it was just you and me. It was just you and me.
Flawless diamonds.
Diagnose the cause, need to unclench my jaw, accept my flaws, I do. Do you take me and all, back against the wall, see my claws come out, cut through my flaws, I'm zoning now. What's the cause? I'm thinking how to get back to you. Sorry I didn't get back to you, it's one of my flaws. Call and response, radio chip, radio beat, where you sleep. Don't let it be outside, they might call the police. Hear a description of a radio chatter, scatter. Almost forgot all the shit they made up actually matters. Don't shit actually matter, but everything actually matters. Did you forget you actually matter? I know, I'm sorry, I complain a lot. I hold myself to the utmost, highest standard, I expect the same from you. My vessel cracking under self-imposed pressure, but pressure make diamonds, so fuck it, I'ma shine till I'm dust. I'ma shine like diamond cuts, that true cuts, that you gotta do what you gotta do or become dust. But fast cash come with whiplash, hardly a hustler, I know. Aimed a shot, was shot at, I had to shoot a nigga himself. My man from class popped the nigga and got off on self-defense. Where we from? Food served from behind ballistic glass. Niggas pissed in class, could hardly sleep. Bed bugs was biting my ass. They kicked in my brother's door with 2 pistols in hand. They thought he was sitting on a stash. He wasn't even mad cause that time of year they cut off your heat cause you couldn't pay for your gas, it's freezing. You ever seen the look in someone's eyes they ain't have nothing to believe in? But what do when you gotta do something but there's nothing you can do? You do what you can. I know that baggage heavy still, but fuck it, it's in the past. I ain't seen it all, but I seen enough. I thank God for the shit I didn't have to go through. And for what I did, I thank myself that I pushed through. I want the best for my niggas, that's why I push you. And I know you scared like a child at the side of their mother's dress that they clung to. But keep your truth strong even after they hung you. Keep running, never stop even after they hunt you. We breathe the same air. How can you hate me? We breathe the same air. How can you hate me? I'm here. All you have to do is find me. I'm you. Why do you want to cut me? I'm through. All you have to do is gut me. I'm standing. We know where the set feels like I'm dancing. We know where to put it. Feels like I'm trapping the rain. We know where the drain feels like I'm drowning. This is the way I look. I'm not scowling like a wolf. I'm howling, but I gotta leave with something bigger than I am. Sometimes I just want to hand over the keys to myself to something bigger than I am, but I never could. It's tomorrow a new day. Tomorrow a new day, and I could be bigger than I am, so I hand control back to myself. Thank you.